upgrades will soon come to the Quincy Fire Department in the form of vehicles and equipment.
WGEM Shakayla McCamick joins us now. And Shakayla, where is all of that money coming from to make this happen?
Daniel and Mackenzie, ARPA funds will help cover it after the Quincy City Council approved 4 measures tonight. One gives the department permission to buy 13 sets of bunker gear for about $44,000. Another lets the city contract with Banner Fire Equipment to purchase 2 new fire trucks. Originally, Fire Chief Bernie Volkamp had asked to replace the one they've been using for 20 years, which is the typical service life. There is another one, though, that firefighters have been using for 15 years that's getting old too. So now he wants to use some of the fire department's $1 million in ARPA funds to get the trucks 2 years in advance.
$240,000 in our account that we get through the Veterans Program from the Illinois Veterans Home, and so then we're looking at a budget resolution to increase it for another $182,000, where we could get the purchase of 2 apparatus for $1.4 million. We'd get almost $100,000 on a prepayment discount.
Volkamp says by purchasing the trucks now, the city will save about $300,000. He will still have to wait a bit, though. The trucks won't arrive until 2025. Shakayla McCamick, WGEM News.
Okay, thank you, Shakayla. And you can find a list of other topics aldermen talked about at council tonight on WGEM.com.